Welcome to Module 2. In this video, we're going to cover the importance of YouTube ads, what is the hook, promise, close, and how to get started with YouTube advertising. Now, in our last video, just to recap, I walked you through step by step how to get a website online so that you could start promoting your wholesaling business. I showed you where to register your domain name, what hosting plan you should choose, and also how to get a site online using WordPress. In case you haven't set up your website yet, I recommend stopping video 2 and going back to video 1 to go through that, because it's important that you get your site online as quickly as possible because you don't want to skip that step. Now let's move forward with Module 2. So in case you haven't guessed, the word traffic, it refers to the visitors that you're going to drive to your website. Now there's a number of different ways that you could do that in today's world. You could drive traffic by blogging, SEO, or search, that stands for search engine optimization, social media marketing, that's posting ads on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, or just basic generic posts, or Google ads. Now Google ads is by far one of the most effective ways to market a business because of one simple reason. You could tailor your audience. You could specifically tell Google who you want to market to, even down to the very last aspect of your niche, so that you're not essentially throwing marketing dollars out the door, hoping that you get a result. So Google ads are awesome, and what you're going to be doing is setting up a Google Ads account, and I'm going to show you how to create a marketing video so that you could promote that marketing video on YouTube using Google Ads, because YouTube is owned by Google, in case you didn't know. So they basically are the same platform, and what you're going to do is you're going to promote that marketing video that you're going to create on YouTube. Now let's talk about the video that you're going to create. So the key to success with basically creating a marketing video on YouTube is having an excellent hook, promise, and a close. Now the hook of the video is the thing that's going to get the viewer's attention. Now with YouTube ads, you have to remember that they give you 5 seconds for the video to run before the viewer can press skip. Now, if someone skips your video, you don't pay for that click or that view. But if they stay on the video, then that's when you pay for it. Now, what you want to do as an advertiser is you want to get people to stay on the video and watch the video in its entirety. Now, the question is, how do you do that? The way that you do that is you have an excellent hook. You want your hook to be something compelling that captures their attention. You want to ask a question. For example, are you thinking of selling your home, but you just don't want to work with a realtor? If so, you've come to the right place. You want to ask a question. Specifically, you want to touch on a pain point. Like, for example, are you thinking about selling your house, but you live out of state and you don't have time to go back to the house to sell it yourself, connecting with a realtor and all that? That's a pain point. Or, maybe did you recently inherit a property, but the property is filled with furniture from your loved one and you don't have time to clean the house before selling it to via a traditional real estate agent? Those are 3 examples of good, solid hooks that will capture the viewer's attention and get them to pay attention to your video. So the next thing that you want to do is have a great promise. The promise is all about what you can do for them. As an example right here, my team will provide you with an offer and a quick closing within 45 days or less, so that you can be free from that home and move on with your life. Now obviously 45 days, that's a long time for a house to close, especially if it's a wholesaling deal. Most wholesalers can close a home, provide the homeowner with a check within days. So that's just kind of a rough example. But when it comes to the promise, though, keep in mind you want to think about what you're going to do, what you can offer the homeowner, what's the reason, what's going to motivate them to call you. And then the close. The close is what you want them to do next. The close is going to tell them to do something. If you're ready to get started, or if you're ready to learn more about selling your home, click on the link in the description for this video to learn more. Or you can instruct them to click on the link below to learn more. Or give me a call at 1-800 blah 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 blah, or click on the link in the description for the video. The call to action is really important, because you don't want to just end the video and say, okay, thanks for watching. You want to tell them what step you want them to take next. So what we're going to do is we're going to view a couple of real estate wholesaler videos on YouTube so that you could see a good example of what's working right now. and what you should consider to be to utilize in your advertisement. What I recommend is after watching these videos, I recommend getting a notepad out and just writing down 3 examples of the advertisements that you want to run, that you want to record for your YouTube videos, because basically what you're going to be doing is essentially creating a script, a script with 3 lines: the hook, the promise, and the close. And you're going to record 3 separate videos, 3 separate marketing videos with a distinct hook, promise, and close for each video. So get that notepad handy and get a pen, and let's watch some videos. Now this is a brand new video. I just became aware of this one a couple of days. Whoops! I just became aware of it a couple of days ago on YouTube. So you could find this video. Actually it's unlisted. It's by a brand named Cash Offerly. So I'm going to play this video. We just turn the sound down a bit. There we go. And let's watch it. Okay, so this is a good example of a real estate wholesaling video. So let's go back and kind of break it down step by step. So the hook right here, it's right from the very beginning of the video. Are you tired of receiving? So the hook is, are you tired of receiving undervalued cash offers for your house? And then the promise is, so his promise is that he'll promise to cover the rent or also the monthly mortgage expenses, and that's his promise on that. So that's a pretty good promise right there. And then of course the close. The close is one of the key points in his close is that the homeowner is welcome to leave their belongings behind. So this is a good video to start with. You may want to write those key points down for potential ideas for your video. So, but let's watch another video. Okay, so as you can see right here, I just did a quick search for "Sell My Home for Cash, Kansas City." Here's a couple of examples of wholesaler videos I wanted to show you. This video is actually a short, meaning that it's only 20 seconds long. So let's watch it. So this video doesn't offer much of a hook or promise or a close. Obviously the hook is targeting people who are ready to sell right now, but then the promise and the close are basically, whoops, the promise and the close are basically, contact this company and we'll help you sell your property fast. So I don't recommend starting out with promoting your wholesaling business on using YouTube Shorts, because it doesn't offer you much value in terms of giving you time to effectively communicate your hook, your promise, and your close. So, but I do want to show you another video here. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna pause the video and see if I can find it. Okay, here's the last video I wanted to show you. This video is almost 2 minutes long, so this will probably give you more ammo. So selling a home can be challenging and often stressful. That's their hook. So their promise is the healthy home sale, making it simple, stress-free for the homeowner. So their hook, their promise, and their close is actually really, really strong. This video, it's only got about 1,200 views, so that's not very much. They probably didn't promote it via YouTube ads, but this video will provide you with some really good, solid points that you could potentially incorporate into your video. You just have to remember that when you're writing a script for your video, you want to make sure that you have a good, strong, compelling hook, promise, and close, because that ultimately is going to be what's going to convert the viewer, person watching the video, into becoming a lead, somebody who goes to your website and clicks to call you or fills out your form and then submits that form, and that will ultimately becoming a lead that you receive via via email. Now let's talk about how to record your YouTube video. Now obviously, if you've never recorded a video for YouTube before, it's something that you're going to have to really give it some thought before you actually sit down and record it. There's two different ways that you could do it. The first way is you can record the video using the microphone and also the webcam that's built into your laptop, or if you have a PC with a webcam connected, you could use that as well too. And then the second way that you could create your video is you could use the built-in software on your phone. If you have an iPhone, for example, they're excellent at recording videos for YouTube. I would recommend starting with the iPhone, but the most important thing that you want to really keep in mind if you use your iPhone is you want to invest in a tripod before you record the video, because the tripod is going to make recording the video so much easier, simply because of the fact that it's very possible that it's going to take you multiple takes, multiple trial videos until you record the video that you really like for uploading to your YouTube channel. And having a tripod will help you to keep your hands steady, off the camera, so you can keep the camera steady, because there's nothing worse than recording a video that's shaky because your hands are shaky, and it just looks bad when it comes to using those types of videos for video advertisements. So if you haven't done it yet, I'd recommend investing in a tripod for your business and for your YouTube video marketing. You can easily go to any website, including Amazon.com, or even go to your local Walmart to pick up an affordable tripod that you could use for your YouTube marketing. Now, when it comes to the video, it's like I discussed earlier, you want to write out a script in advance so that you know what to say. And most importantly, once you are ready to record the video, you want to make sure that you record yourself, against a neutral background. So choose a wall in your home or your office that doesn't have a lot of art, or crazy wallpaper, because you don't want that to be distracting to people who are watching the video. And you want to make sure that you're in a quiet place to record the video, because there's nothing worse than having noise in the background or wind. You definitely don't want to do it outside on like a windy day. Ideally, if you have an office or maybe a garage that you could do it, you want to set up a place where you can easily get that video recorded so that you could get it ready and publish it to YouTube. Now, if you don't want to record the video yourself, you have another option available to you. You can go to Fiverr.com and hire a video spokesperson to record that video for you. So now, obviously, spokespeople on YouTube, on Fiverr. There's tons of different options available to you, as you can see from these options right here, and also tons of different prices. The more expensive spokespeople on YouTube on Fiverr, they cost more, obviously. But I mean, the great thing about Fiverr is that you could break down your search result by cost to find a spokesperson on Fiverr for as little as 25 bucks. As you can see right over here, all you really need to do is just provide them with a script that you've written so that they know what to say for your video, and then once they record it, they'll send you the completed video, and then you could take that, you could publish it to YouTube. So you could definitely go this route, or you could record the video yourself. I recommend recording at least a couple of videos yourself, just so that you could get a deeper understanding of the experience of it, because obviously if it's your business, you're going to be the most passionate about what you could offer homeowners, especially if you've already been doing wholesaling before and marketing is something new that you're branching out into. I recommend recording the videos yourself, because who can more accurately convey what you could do for the homeowner but you. So you want to at least record a couple of videos before you hire a spokesperson to record them for you. But ideally, moving forward, you should consider just taking the time to invest in recording these videos yourself. Now, next, we're going to talk about how to get a channel created so that you can upload the videos to that YouTube channel. So if you've had a YouTube account for a long time, the one thing that you don't want to do is you don't want to just create a video and upload it to your regular YouTube account. You want to create a channel for that specific video. So to create a channel, if you've not done it before, all you have to do is go over to your picture on the right side of the screen, and then you're just going to click on where it says Switch Account. When you click on Switch Account, what you want to look for is the option that says View All Channels. When you click on it, it will take you right here to the All Channels page. Now, if you don't have an actual channel that's attached to your account, then obviously this will be the first time that you create one. So you just click on Create a Channel, and then basically you just want to give your channel a name. Click on I understand, and then just click on Create. And it'll take YouTube a couple of seconds to create that channel for you. And then when you have your channel created, it'll be ready for you to start marketing on it. So I'm just going to go back to my channel so I can kind of walk you through what to do next. Okay, so here we are on a channel that I've created recently. It's kind of a test channel for my video marketing. So the next step that you want to do is to start customizing your channel, because once your channel is created, you're not going to have a banner up here and you won't have an image over here. It'll just be blank. So what you need to do is click on Customize Channel. Give the system a couple of seconds to load, and it's going to give you some options. So the first thing is you want to go to branding. Now, ideally, you should have a picture on your computer that you could just upload, a picture of yourself, that you could just upload to your YouTube channel. If you don't have a picture, then obviously you could get one from your phone and then just upload it from your phone. The most important thing that you want for the channel is to have a banner image, because the banner is kind of like the branding for the channel. Now, if you've never created a banner for anything before, that's totally understandable. The easy way to create a banner is to use a program online called Canva. So I'm going to walk you through that. The website address for Canva, it's just canva.com, canva.com. And all you have to do is just go to Canva, create a free account. And then once you've created your free account, you'll be able to log in and start searching their templates. So from here, all you'd have to do is just type in the words YouTube banner and just click on search. And it'll list a bunch of templates that you could use, that you could customize for your YouTube banner. Now, there's tons of banners here that you could use, but some of them are going to be for people who have pro accounts, meaning that they've paid to have a more enhanced Canva account. So you couldn't use this banner unless, of course, you decided to upgrade your Canva account. Now, if you're on a budget, obviously you don't want to spend a ton of money. So, and I get that. The good thing is that there's lots of banners here that you can customize to utilize for your YouTube channel. I was trying to find the one that I used. Let's see. This one looks very similar. So all you have to do from here is just click on customize this template. And then customizing the banner is actually pretty simple and pretty easy. So basically you just want to remove the image of this guy and upload an image of yourself and put it in there. So to upload an image to Canva, you just click over here on Uploads, Upload Files, and then you find the file on your computer and then you upload it to the Canva account that you've created. And then from there, you just basically would change the name, change the email address, and then it's good to go. And then once you've edited the banner, you're going to save it to your computer. Go over here to File, and then just click on Save. Excuse me, you're going to save it to Canva, just so that you save the work so that you could go back to it later if you need to. And then next, you want to download it to your computer. So you're going to click on Download, and then it's going to download the file to your computer. Once it's downloaded to the computer, you're just going to go back to Channel Customization, and then you're just going to click right over here, and it's going to give you the option to upload the banner that you created to your YouTube account. So it's real simple, real easy to do. And then once your banner is uploaded, you just click on Publish, and then that's going to save the banner that you created to your YouTube channel. And then from there, basically the next step is you just want to do a little bit more customization on the channel. You want to put in a description for the channel. So once again, you just come back to Customize Channel. Sometimes it loads a little bit faster or slower depending upon internet connection. And you're just going to click on, let's see, so Basic Info right over here. Oops. And then Basic Info gives you the ability to see the name of the channel, the handle, which is the extension to the YouTube URL, and then the description. So it's real simple to customize a channel. Most importantly, you just want to put in a good description in here. And then at the very bottom of the page, you want to make sure that you include a link to your website just so that people can easily find you online, as well as an email address so people could contact you via email. So now let's discuss uploading your video to YouTube. So by now, or hopefully soon, you'll have either recorded a video yourself that you can upload to YouTube, or you hired somebody on Fiverr to do it for you. Regardless of how you obtain the video, if you did it yourself or through an outsourcer, the video should be ready to go. So to upload the video to your YouTube channel, you always want to make sure that you're logged into your actual channel. So once again, you just click right over here on your image for the YouTube account, and then up here it'll tell you right there if you're actually logged into the channel. If you're not logged into your channel, then you just come down to Switch Account and go down to the bottom of the page, click on View All Channels, and then you could either switch to the YouTube channel from there, or you should see the YouTube channel in here. You just click on it and you go right to the channel. Now to upload the video, you just click right over here on Create and Upload Video. And then it's going to have you upload the video directly from your computer. So, and as with anything, it depends upon the internet connection. It should take you no more than, let's say, 2 to 5 minutes tops to upload a nice video. So you just want to upload it, leave the window open on your computer, and let it do its thing. And then it should be ready to be uploaded into your account. Once it's uploaded, you want to do some final editing on the video itself. So you just click on the little pencil icon to edit it. You want to make sure that you put in a really good solid description into the video right there. So first thing that I always recommend is putting the link to your website right from the very beginning, because if people find this video, the first thing you want them to see is the link. You want them to click on that link to go to your website. If they find it organically, like in the future, like maybe if you have the video switched to public so that anybody can discover it, you want them to see that link and go to your website and click on it so it could become a lead. Initially, I recommend that you keep the video set to unlisted, because since it should be your first video, you want to make sure that you do things correctly. So to set this video as unlisted, you just click right over here to visibility, go to the drop down and go from public to unlisted. That way, this gives you the option to kind of get the hang of this, work out all the kinks, so to speak. And then once you start feeling more comfortable with publishing videos to YouTube, You could have them all be public if you want to, but just if you're just starting out, I'd recommend have it be unlisted. And then when it comes to your description, basically you just want to say some of the key points that you mentioned in your video, in your hook, your promise, and your close. And then also, if you haven't done it yet, I recommend downloading Grammarly. Download the Grammarly plugin to Google Chrome, because Grammarly will tell you if there are any spelling errors in the description for your video, as you can see right here. And then you just click on it, and it even helps you with rewriting the description for the video as well, so that it's more concise and it's even more well optimized than it was before. And you just always want to make sure that you save the work that you do. And the cool thing about YouTube is you can even go back to the editor itself if you need to and cut the video to kind of, add in some elements or whatever. So it's such an awesome program to work with. But your first initial video, it should be basic, with you just looking at the camera, talking about your hook, your promise, and your combo. So, and now let's talk about how to connect YouTube ads, how to connect Google Ads to YouTube so that you can run your first YouTube ad. Now, if you've never run a YouTube ad before, all you need to do is just go to the search bar on Google and just type in, not YouTube ads, sorry, you want to go to Google Ads. So you just type in Google Ads login. There you go. Scroll down a little bit, and this is the link that you should see. Try Google driven ads, get $500 to grow your business. So this is really huge for any new advertiser. If you've not used Google Ads before, I would highly recommend taking advantage of that $500 credit, because it's really beneficial. But let's get started with creating your first Google ad. So you click on the link, and then Google's going to take you through the setup process. You're going to click on Start Now, and it's going to walk you through the process of setting up a new account. So I've already created a new account, but I can assure you that it's pretty self-explanatory and easy. You just click on New Google Ads Account, and it's going to walk you through everything that you need to know step by step. It's going to ask you for the name of the business, things like that. As you can see right here, business information, step by step, 1, 2, 3. It's a real basic, easy approach. Now, once you've created the new Google Ads account, it's going to ask you to sign into that account. And some of the first things that you're going to want to do with your brand new account is you're going to want to add a payment method to the account, and also change the name of the account, just so that you can have things more concise in case you need to work with maybe an outside company sometime in the future to manage your Google Ads for you. So to add a payment method, all you have to do is you click over here on Tools and Settings, and then you just click on Billing, and you just go to Settings again, and this is where you're going to add your billing and your payment information just right in here, just like this. So it's simple and it's easy to get set up. Once your billing and your payment information are all set and ready to go, you want to hit the back button on your browser, and you want to start your first campaign. So you're going to click on New Campaign, give the system a few seconds to load, and it's going to ask you for what type of ad do you want to create. So now there's lots of options here. There's sales, leads, website traffic, product and brand consideration, etc. So you want to read through all these options. I recommend going with the sales option, because obviously, that's one of the most recommended approaches. But since you're trying to generate leads, you can also go with this approach to generate leads. And now next, it's going to ask you for what type of ad do you want to run. We want to go with a YouTube ad, and then also you want to set up down here the conversion tracking. That's going to take a couple of seconds to set up. And then when you click on Continue, basically it's going to walk you through the typical prompts for setting up the ad. It's going to ask you for the link for the video that you want to use. So basically what you want to do is you want to go back to your YouTube channel, and you want to find that link for the video. So I'll just kind of go back to my channel real quick. So to get the link for your video ad, all you have to do is just click right up here, copy it, and then just go back to the YouTube ad setup, and you're going to paste that in when they ask you for the ad, the link to the ad, and then it's also going to ask you when you want to start your campaign and how much do you want to allocate towards the budget. So once you go through all the prompts for setting up your first YouTube ad, you'll get to the final page where it's going to ask you when you want your campaign to start. I always recommend starting it the next day, and I always recommend starting it during normal business hours from 8 to 5, because you want to think about when people are in front of their computer, because these days everybody has they're either in front of a computer all day or they have their phones with them all day. And I personally watch YouTube a lot, especially news clips and things like that. So, you know, if I were you, I wouldn't hesitate to have an ad run from 8 to 5. But then also you also want to start thinking about other hours to advertise as well too. Maybe your second video ad campaign, you have it run from 5 to 8. And then maybe your third campaign, you have it run from 8 to 10. So you want to change it up, mix it up. Don't be afraid to try different things with YouTube ads, because this is something where it's really, really hard to fail. I mean, it's a great program that enables you to get in front of your ideal audience and you know, to start advertising and promoting your business. So I hope this video offered you some really useful tips. I walked you through step by step how to create a good ad with a hook, promise, and a close to it. I showed you some examples of some ads that other wholesalers are running right now that are working very well in the industry. And I also walked you through how to get started with setting up your first Google Ads account and creating your video ad. Just remember that with Google Ads, it's all about following their prompts. The great thing about working with Google Ads is that they will even email you and let you know when there's changes that they recommend making to your campaigns. And in some cases, they'll just auto apply the updates for you. So, and it just makes it even easier. So keep those things in mind moving forward, because obviously the goal with this form of lead generation is to make it as simple and as easy as possible. And running a YouTube ad through Google is a great way to start driving traffic to your website and converting that traffic into leads and sales for your business. So let's move on to video number 3, or module number 3. Thanks.